1 hour. I guess we'll see what it is. I'm starving. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I am almost 29 weeks. Freaking crazy. I am in the 3rd trimester now, which is amazing. I'm so excited to be in the 3rd trimester with my little bean, with my little girl. She made that easy. Rate is in the 130, so that's perfect. Guys, so it's 2 weeks later. I did not ever talk about my appointment. So I had my glucose test and that went off without a hitch. I passed it. I actually got to know if I passed or failed before leaving the appointment. So I passed, thankfully. I have my 3D ultrasound today. I'm so excited. We get to see this baby in 3D and our kids are coming with. My clinic has completely lifted the restriction of no kids. So I get to bring my kids for the first time this pregnancy. So I am 30 weeks and 5 days today. So freaking crazy. I cannot believe it. So yeah, we have the 3D ultrasound today. I am so freaking excited. We have not seen this baby in 10 weeks. It's been 10 weeks today. So I'm just so excited to see this baby and to see this baby's face and like see this baby's features. It's like it's becoming surreal to me. Also, over the past 2 days, I have lost parts of my mucus plug. I know that it means absolutely nothing because mucus plug regenerates, but it's just kind of like becoming very, very, very real to me that like probably within the next 7 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks, we are going to have a newborn, which is absolutely bizarre to me. So yeah, that is the plan today.
I've been running most of my life, blowing smoke everywhere around. I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you stay, then baby hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby. I've been trying to make sense of it all, looking for signs in the stars. But it's been right in front of me this whole time. Can't believe I didn't see the light.
She's where she needs to be. Picking you up, not baby. This side. That's a bed free. So she's 130s to 140s. She sounds great, guys. Yay! And we are back from the doctors. We got our 3D ultrasound and we heard the baby's heartbeat and everything. And We actually didn't have to pay for the 3D ultrasound because the baby was so stubborn, had a little hand in front of the face the entire time, would not move the hand, which is funny because the baby was actually like kicking up a storm right before we went in and then fell asleep right before we did the ultrasound. So I always have stubborn babies, but I wanted to show you guys the little stills that we got. That is one of them. So sweet. I love the little baby's face. And then we actually were able to like cut out a little bit. There was an umbilical cord and the hand in front of the face. So she was able to cut out a little bit. So sweet. A lot of people are saying that this baby looks like Elliot, and I think so too. My babies actually look a lot alike. We got a 3D ultrasound of Victoria, but it was not a very good one. It was like an outside place, and so we were not able to get like a really good picture of Victoria, so I can't really like do a side-by-side of all of them. Yeah, we got the 3D ultrasound. The baby is so stinking cute. And then we got some black and white ones as well. We listened to the baby's heartbeat. The baby's heartbeat is great. I believe it's in the 130s still. So the baby's heart rate has been in the 130s like this entire time. So that's really good. I am also measuring perfectly along, so, which is so crazy to me because I actually haven't gained weight this pregnancy. I've gained 4 pounds this pregnancy, which is very strange for me in pregnancies. I'm sitting in the baby's finished nursery. So the baby now has a finished nursery, like completely finished now. And I'm so excited to show you guys, like,
I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you stay, then baby hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care, 'cause I'm so perfect right here. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care, 'cause I'm so perfect right here. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you...
hi guys. So it is actually 2 days later. I am 34 weeks as the time I'm filming this part. So we had my appointment, and I kind of want to preface this by saying, why did we get an ultrasound? So I have been having some symptoms of labor. So I actually lost my mucus plug. I know that it can regenerate. And then I started bleeding a couple days after that. And then, wow, the acoustics in here. I had like a really heavy discharge, and I was like, I don't know if this might be my water leaking. I've never had my water leak or break on its own with any of my other births. So I just wanted to be safe than sorry. So I talked to the doctor. Actually, what happened was they were like, oh, your doctor's actually at a birth right now and won't be back, so we can reschedule. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that I'm leaking fluid. I kind of need this checked, so I cannot reschedule. So they actually had another doctor, an OB, come in and assess me, and she was like, okay, so we're gonna send you for an ultrasound. So that is why I had the ultrasound. Obviously I didn't film the first part of it, checking the fluids, but then I got to see baby because our ultrasound tech is amazing. And we got to see baby in 3D, which this time the baby didn't have the hands in front of the face. So It was really, really cool. I loved this ultrasound. It was so good. Our baby is just so stinking adorable. Yeah, we got to see the baby and it was absolutely amazing. They did swab me for a whole bunch of things like UTI and BV and all of that type of stuff. So all of that came back negative, thank God, but it was not my water leaking, which I'm so thankful for. I was really nervous about that. I'm like, this is just either really heavy discharge, because it was random too. I get heavy discharge in pregnancy, but this was different. This was like very random and very a lot. And I'm like, I don't know if this is discharge, because I don't know. It was a lot. So, thankfully my waters have not leaked. Thank God. I didn't want a preemie. I don't want NICU time. I want my baby to cook as long as possible. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but why are you saying 37 to 38 weeks is going to be your time? Like 39 weeks is full term. With my practice, I can go anywhere after 37 weeks. They will not stop my labor. I also have had 2 kids in the past. One was born at 37.6 and the other one was born at 38.3. So I'm always gonna go between there. And so that's why I say that I have essentially 4 weeks from today, or less. So that's good. Enjoy my last few weeks of pregnancy. It's so crazy that I'm at the last few weeks of pregnancy. It's surreal to me that this is my last baby. I know that I have said, wow, I'm gonna get emotional. I know that I've talked really a lot about how hard this pregnancy has been, but this week in particular, it's really hit me like how close it is, and like, this is my last baby. This is the last time I will ever feel kicks inside of my womb. This is the last time that I will be pregnant. This is the last time I will give birth. And so it's very bittersweet. And I know that I'm so done with pregnancy. I'm so done with pregnancy, but it's hard. It's hard at 24 to close this chapter of my life, to know that I will never have another baby. I never talked about this, but when I found out I was pregnant, the very first day, I literally said to myself, this is the last day you will ever find out you're pregnant. And that hit me hard. And every single day since then, it's been my last day of pregnancy of that day. So we have about 4 weeks left as the time I'm filming this. So yeah. Just surreal and very bittersweet, and it's hard being 24 years old and closing the chapter on having babies. I know I'm done. The fact of like the thought of having a fourth makes me want to vomit. I am going to end this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye guys.